Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Wednesday and Monday, as well as today. The pattern is very similar. On both the days, Nifty does a gap down, and right from the first candle itself, Nifty starts moving upwards. This is what we saw on Monday, and this is what exactly we saw even today. So, this is where we are at 19,466 on Nifty. By the time Nifty has closed, it has closed in about 12 points in the negative. In spite of a big gap down on Monday, index on the spot managed a positive close of about 4 to 5 points, and in spite of another gap down today, once again Nifty has crawled back to the closing levels of Monday evening. So this is where we close the day. Nifty at 19,466, about 12 points in the negative, and 44,038 on the Bank Nifty futures, about 196 points in the negative. Well, this is a very interesting week, very confusing week. We are at a very critical level in the indexes, both Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. Especially I would say Nifty, because Bank Nifty has come to the critical level on Friday itself, but by Monday morning it had taken the stop loss, and today it is doing nothing better. So for now, Bank Nifty's game is almost over. I don't think there is any more game left in Bank Nifty for this week, except for taking the stop loss and staying away. But coming to the Nifty, it is like very interesting. On Friday it had opened the new settlement at around, let me just see the settlement chart based on 2 hours candles. On Friday it had opened around 19,600 levels. So 19,600 happens to be this settlement high also, and on Friday it didn't do anything much except that it stayed within a small range on the with a negative bias, but there was nothing to alarm about. And I had also seen there was a support level at 19,390, and in some of my forums I had suggested, if you see Nifty trading at the support levels, then it is a candidate for buy. Now we knew also 15th August was a holiday, so this settlement we are working only with 4 days of time, and on Monday, for all of our surprises, market gaps down and straight away opens around 19,390 levels. That was the level for us to buy for this settlement. This is 19,390, and in the opening candle it makes a low of 19,316. From there on it starts climbing. Yes, there was small red candle by the end of the close, but that doesn't really matter. And today once again it opens around the same support level of 19,390, and you can see here all 4 candles are in the green and facing upward trajectory, which means Nifty there is still game left on the long side, and don't be in a short at least for this settlement. Yes, there are all the indications that Nifty has established newer levels now for us to play, and in the coming week definitely it is going to be more of sell and less of buy. But for this week, because 19,390 happened to be the support level, we cannot ignore the support level, and we cannot think the support is broken until certain new other data patterns get formed. So for now 19,390 has acted as a support for this week. Just people have started buying at 19,390 levels. Yes, on the opening candle it made a low of 19,316, but it has stayed for the large part of 2 days, entire Monday as well as today. For 2 full days, indexes or Nifty has managed to stay above 19,390, which is a significant observation, and still put writers and call buyers or futures buyers are in profit, even though Bank Nifty has taken the stop loss. Coming to the Bank Nifty's more detailed analysis on the settlement chart, that is on 2 hours time frame. You can see here on Friday itself, like it had come down and it had taken, like had started trading at the August low of 44,487. So there was all possibility that from here on it had to bounce back, but on Monday morning in the very first candle it just clears all the stop losses, and it did try to make a pullback attempt along with Nifty, but it was not sufficient. And you can see here today once again one more gap down, and once again it has tried to climb back, but once again it has not showing any much upward movement, even though it is trading along with in similar patterns with Nifty. Because it has taken the stops, people have lost interest for one more day, that is tomorrow being the expiry. Even on the intraday time frame, Nifty is showing little bit of the positive bias in spite of it having some small resistance at 19,500 levels for today, but that will get negated every new day. On an intraday chart we have to see it differently. So that being the case, Nifty and Bank Nifty both may have some positive bias because the overall positions that is built in the system is on the long side. Smart money is working on the long side, and don't get trapped with your shorts on the higher levels. So how will the next expiry be, that we will see tomorrow evening once today's or this settlement goes off. Once we close all the positions for this settlement, once Thursday evening comes, then we can sit and analyze how will the coming expiry, which is starting on Friday, how that might get panned out. For now, for tomorrow's settlement, we are still having a positive bias. We are still willing to have a long outlook on this Nifty, and Bank Nifty has taken a stop loss, so we won't worry much about that. And coming to the coming settlement, we will see it on Friday morning, or at least latest by Thursday evening once the market closes. That's it for now. Well, a very short session I would like to have, because the markets have closed and there is no much of change in views, and just that the positions have to be maintained on the long side. Well, having said that, let us see how tomorrow pans out. Let us trade the expiry in a good way, both on intraday chart as well as on the settlement chart. For now, have a nice day. Om Swasti.